disappointment, I suppose. Although I don't think people were that surprised. So some concern there for them. Let's get this hump day market started in 5, 4, 3, 2, and ring it.
All right, here we go. So we're in, and we're ready to go. So, okay. We're in Amazon. So Amazon right here, we'll take that short. Again, we were looking at this up at 182, 182.50. Look what Amazon's doing while the market is downside, down 0.8. Amazon rips up to 182, so we'll say thank you, come again on this one. Put a little bit more shares on here just to see. We have that 183. Like I said,
Holy Chewy.
Chewy's going ham upside. All right, you want to go over, or you're watching?
I just got into Amazon as well. Chewy just
got
got
120. Yeah, 20.
Are you kidding me? So forget about the dip buy in Chewy.
AMD's coming back up.
As that's good. That's nasty. Got to 1980. So the dip buy might have to get adjusted on that bad boy. AMD starting to head to the upside. Amazon already is. I liked it off 182 quarters. We're looking 170 on AMD, and if it breaks through that, we get out and we look for 173. Tesla, no bounce to the upside on Tesla, and just very quickly, NVIDIA bouncing instantly off of 1130. So that 1125 and 1100, we're just going to have to wait around for patiently. Not much happening over there in a firm. And then FFIE, it made a bit of a run to the upside, but still a bit of a 2-cent spread every now and then. So watch out for FFIE. Looking for it to challenge a buck, and if it fails a buck, I'm looking to fade it.
All right, so we just did what we always, not what we always do, but we're trying to get shares on a stock that we like. So we're into Amazon right now, and it just went into the money for us about a dime. It's in the money now a dime. We're trying to take 20. So hopefully it can come back into that 180, 150 area. See like how crazy this is off the open. Liquidity is not the greatest. Like we were just at 180, 160 and I didn't get filled. I was at 61 thinking we're getting filled, and now it's Rip City here on Amazon and on the market. So watch out as the market's coming right back up. We put in our note, we have to watch out for 18.8. So here's that 50 level right now on Amazon coming into play hot. So watch out now. We'll put some bids down there into the teens again, but there's that level that we liked on Amazon. It just came in pretty aggressively for an upside trade here. And again, I'm just trying to focus on one of these fills until they all start pumping in right now. It's Amazon. We had an upside target. I mean, there's already at the 200 period. That's like a trend changer for me. So 182.50, 182.60. I mean, we'd hate to be in this for the long run and just get stopped out so early. But we are starting to get upside now into 183. I was not expecting this.
Yeah, it took Amazon out, once it got through 182 and a half, like that's my out. So it's broken through it. Maybe there's a 184. If we come to the chart very quickly, it has to get back underneath to signal me back in. Otherwise, we'll just have to be a one and done, at least for now on Amazon. Just also quickly, FFIE, I said I would make an adjustment and play this thing by ear. There was no pump higher, but look at this. It's now held 3 times, including pre-market, at 77 cents. So if it bounces one more time off that, I think this is going to have a chance for a breakout into $1. Maybe like a 90 break. But if it loses 77, I think that stock's going to be a short. AMD, we're not getting 170. It doesn't look like. There was a 60-cent spike at the open and then right back down in. So this looks like it's going to be relatively weak on AMD. Going to have to work our way into it somewhere else. 77 looks like it could be breaking on FFIE. Watch out here.
70 cents. Okay.
Well, it's 77's a bit of a level.
I was gonna say yeah, it was up to 80 cents there.
Kind of random.
At it there. Okay. For right now, so hey, look, Amazon did come back down, but not for very long, and we got some out there at 30. But you know, you can see where we're short here. It's not a great level as we're trying to break higher and higher and higher right now through 183. So
AMD.
Let's be careful on that one. AMD's going the other way. So again, we had that short written down, but we don't have it. Here's AMD right now. We should have. Remember, we were talking about maybe shorting that into VWAP. Well, that did come into play there. 168 and change. Too bad for that trade because that was the short, and we even mentioned 168, 168.50. So that really does suck because there we go to the downside right now. Lucy's moving around as well, but my focus is really just on Amazon now. I'm going to take another piece out here in the 40s if we can. Just trying to get a little bit out here because it hasn't been moving the way we had thought it would. So we'll take a small hit here if we can, get out of 10%, or sorry, 5%, and now we'll wait to see if, darn it, I wish it was 10%. Now let's see if it comes back in here. If this market collapses, we could be into something. The other play was Alibaba. That's, what? Alibaba's literally not moving, so that could be something to watch out for after a bit. And then Tesla was a downside note on our watch list, but I didn't look at it short. And this one's also ripping up to 176 there. So a couple names doing a little different things here today than I expected.
Yeah, and FFIE being short sale restricted means you can't hit the bid. So I'm going to have to get picked up on the way. You can't hit the bid to go short unless there is an uptick, so you have to get picked up on the offer, which I am trying to do underneath 77. There's only so far that I want to chase this down, but yeah, fills are at a premium to the south side on FFIE here. So it broke that support at 77. I'm on the offer trying to get picked up, but it's not letting me in at all. That's nasty. Amazon back underneath. So there's your wick top. Yeah. Sometimes you get it on the front end. Other times you want to be getting in on the back end. Oh, I just got a FFIE at 75. Okay, so you wait around, you got an uptick, and I got 75s. That 77 was a key break level, but should not have been on this until we waited for the back end of the trade. It's now made a double top in front of 183, so then calming down and shorting it off that level is going to make some sense. NVIDIA heading into the downside. It just bounced off 1124, so still a bit of a downward trend here on NVIDIA. I still want to pick up that AMD on the south side, but I'm not punching low of the day on AMD. We're going to have to short pops on AMD, it looks like. Adara?
Chewy not stopping right now here on this 3-minute chart. We've been open here for these two bars. Really strong volume here, up about 20% after its earnings. They also did announce that they've approved a $500 or up to $500 million buyback program. So up to $5 million in buybacks in addition to strong earnings here from CHWY here, guys.
What a rocket that was.
That was a good trade. All right, here we come. Oh, come on, Amazon. Do your damn thing, homie. All right, we're just short right here right now. We're finally bidding some 15s, and it stops at 16. This is the best. All right, so 182.20. Like, sometimes you can't even script these things. All right, let's get to the downs. Okay, come on. Fill those 15s up there, Amazon. You can do it. You can do it. Or not. Again. As what? Okay. Thank you. Chicken dinner. All right, let's see if this chicken can turn into actual chicken right now, because it's just a lump of coal right now. We need this to go to the downside. Like, if this gets bad, so everything we've taken out right now, we're positive on the stock as this move comes back in, but it's all unrealized because we don't have any bids out right now. So let's put something out. Bang, there it is. We stay with the trade, and that's what we've talked about, man. Like, this is exactly the move that we're looking for here in Amazon. It just happened a little late. So we took out some on the upside in case we were wrong, but there it goes up. And it's just funny that what we wrote down here, 182.50 to 183 as the high for Amazon. You know what the high is? How about right in the middle of that? Like, now we're picking middle ranges. So far so good there for Amazon, as we just covered some under 182 there. So that was a good trade to go through. But NVIDIA is really getting tripped up right now. And we said we were not going to wait at 1125, even though we like that level. It's a good thing we didn't, because it just cut through that thing like butter, baby. And now you're waiting for some downside moves. We said we would wait for it to develop a range for NVIDIA. It's done the opposite of that. It's just going straight to the downside right now. Really no bids. I mean, I guess 25 could have worked now that I look at it, but you did wick below 122. So depending on where your out was right there, NVIDIA getting cleaned up a little bit to the downside. Money coming out of the name here, it looks like today.
Yeah, unfortunately for NVIDIA, I just took some. Look, we got in the front end, and it was bad on Amazon. It wicked the high. It got back underneath the resistance level, so we shorted underneath that resistance level. Just got some out there at 180, 190 on that last little dip, and then got back in, reloading it around that 188.5 zone for Amazon. But it's still a trend-up stock, so you got to watch out for that. If for this market bounce that we're kind of getting here, is going to do any good for AMD. It just bounced off 185, sorry, 165. That's a double bottom from yesterday. So AMD's found a bid for the second time off exactly the same level. But I just reloaded Amazon there. And then one more for you, Tesla. Tesla is absolutely just skyrocketed up to that 178 level. Massive shot to the upside. Why am I not hearing anything in my ear? I don't know if that guy's on. But anyways, big move into 178 on Tesla. That is the first zone of resistance for me. Yesterday's highs, 178.30 on TSLA.
All right, I will punch. Oops, sorry, that's still NVIDIA. Yeah, so we reloaded up there. We've been getting some out on the downside now for Amazon, but still, it's already shown its colors. It can get below 182. It's tried to do that, but I agree with Neil, though. It does seem like it's a little bit stronger for sure than I had thought. As my number one trade idea, I was expecting it to go a little bit faster than this to the downside, but it'll still be a big trade for us here, hopefully on Amazon, as it pulls back in. And like I said, we're net up on the stock, but we're holding the profits. So it's like all the outs we've taken are just kind of getting out of these early positions, which we should have never been in. So right now we'll hold it back into the downside here for Amazon and see if we can get it. The other name that we've looked at as well was GameStop. And I wrote down 20 to 21. It only went down to 21.80, so not a huge move. GameStop actually recovering quite nicely off that open, so was down to 21.80. I think we were down 8 or 9% when Brendo and Sharif were talking about it earlier. But here we go. So anyways, that's not near there. I'm getting excited now because here comes Amazon. Here comes Amazon right into 182. Right there. So 182, we'll take out that one. Hit the sirens for it. It's going to be a big stock, but it has to move. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't, and I'm stuck. So 183 is the out. So right now we're playing 50 cent, 50 cent, right? And so that's it. We'll take some out here at 182, but try to hold for that bigger move. Because if we're right, we want to be right. What's up, A?
I'll cap on watch here. ASTS. This is AST Space Mobile. This one has moved in the past. Bit of a larger one, about $1.3 billion market cap. Short float of just over 12%. Right now, running on after announcing this partnership with Verizon, a strategic partnership here, which involves a $100 million commitment from Verizon. So nice look here for ASTS, guys.
And apparently Dell's still doing some power move things as well. We'll get to that in a quick second. So that 178 on Tesla, incoming very, very quickly. Here's afternoon support, 178, 176.80. Really? I was just on the bid at 77s there. I think that's a distinction without a difference. We'll try to get some A's if we can. I'm expecting a potential bounce zone off of this at 177, so I don't want this traveling too far, but we got that turn just in time on Tesla at that 178 when it came in there. That's where we wanted it. I'm ignoring VWAP. Yeah, it got right to the 178 level. I'm just going to take it out here. The market, it made a big bounce. But if you look at what actually happened here, we got right up to overnight resistance and not even close to it, and then faded off. So Tesla, relatively strong. So we play the pullback, 178, back into 177. I'm just going to take it and run. If you look at where the shorts have been going, where we like the short pops, not falling like we like to see. Like two stocks that I like the short pops on, one of them in an upward channel still, that's Amazon, and also Tesla as well. Here comes AMD 165 the second time through. I think this time it breaks it to the downside. So, I don't have a stop order in. Let's get a stop order in on AMD. 165 is where it bounced yesterday. Cancel my offer at 170. If we get 170, well, if we get 170, we probably don't like it at that point. We'd have to play that one by ear. So it just broke. I just got 99s. I'm going to give it to the quarters on advanced micro devices.
I like that trade. We'll hit sirens up. We have a new trade alert. And by the way, so it's short Apple. But by the way, right now, this Amazon is making them sing right here because this is a nice move back into the downside right now for AMZN. We talked about the futures falling down, and honestly, guys, that's another one because this is exactly, we did this yesterday, or I think it was yesterday where we were holding on to Apple. We were talking about it. We were trying to justify why we were only looking at Apple or whatever the play was, and this is why. I mean, this is, it was our idea to short this name. We shorted it, and now it's pay dirt. So yeah, man, we have to like what we're doing right now. Hold on, my mouse just keeps on flipping back over here. All right, let's go over to Adara as there's Amazon. We just got that bid at 61, did we? Yes, we did. So look at that, Phil. All the way where we started. Roller coaster ride, Adara. What's up?
Keep an eye on Apple here, AAPL, the information releasing this report here on Apple apparently planning to use its custom chips for some confidential computing techniques. So basically what this means is that with its AI conference coming up, so people are concerned about how it will integrate AI in Siri without violating customer privacy. Well, basically what they're going to be doing is conducting this AI in a virtual black box. This has to do with its previously reported ACDC or Apple chips and data centers project, which will basically allow it to, through confidential computing measures, keep customers' privacy safe while doing AI. So just interesting note here with regards to Apple ahead of that developer conference on June 10th, guys.
Through the gates of hell, AMD is down 4%, NVIDIA is down 2.5%. The market is really starting to come back in. Amazon just went red. You just heard that news on Apple. I'll double check on Tesla in a second. So 165, yesterday's bottom broke on AMD. Was able to get 99s there. Wow, that benzing is too loud. I gotta turn that down. So 164.5, first level, we take some out. I think you can see 162.25. That's this level in here. Amazon, for me, is still going to be a red stock because we got in on the front end at a bad price. It needs to get back down into 181. Still holding a bit of a bull flag there on Amazon. And then going back to Tesla, we got out because it looked strong. We took the buck and ran. It's continuing to head into the downside, which does bring me back to the stock I said I would not forget if the market turned weak. Firm 29, just rejected 29 even by like 5 cents. If it gets into VWAP, I want to look to short pop and just get into position. I said if the market's weak in any sense that I wanted to short this name. So as the market's bouncing here, if we roll over at VWAP, I'm getting into AFRM.
All right. So I just got out of Apple. So because we got out for flat, so we were short, actually, literally for flat, actually. Yeah. Fees all in all were down 88 cents. So I guess we must have just added liquidity both times and then paid for it on the execution fee or something. But nice move to the upside there for Apple on that news. When Adara brings news like that, I kind of run for the hills a little bit.
I didn't hear.
No, it was nothing. It was just they're developing it's just more AI news.
Okay.
They're developing their own chips. So that to me, I wasn't sure about going long because, again, remember, I'm playing sort of the part of bear today, I guess, thinking that we're going to be a little bearish. But this is starting to get going here. So there goes Apple. Thankfully, it's saved a little bit here. We didn't have Apple written down on here today. We did have it yesterday. We liked it better. And this news maybe changes things a little bit here for Apple. Now getting going. I mean, market down 0.7, Apple up 0.7. That almost never happens. So this is a great thing for Apple. Play dips for sure. Let's let this news hit. Nice move to the upside, obviously lifting the market here higher and higher. So it looks like Amazon, I mean, a couple good outs. We got out $1 ago. Remember, I was just like, oh, wow, there's 61 on the other side. And yeah, within 3 minutes, remember we said that the liquidity is pretty dried up. So we get out at 181.60. Then 3 minutes later, we're shorting 40s. 4 minutes later, we're shorting $1 higher. So right now we're short at 47s, and we'll see if we can get something out in the 30s as this name is very, there it is, very, very aggressive. There we go. We'll take some bids. So there it goes. We'll take a dime right now, looking for lower, of course. There it goes into the low 30s. We'll take that fill as well. So Amazon, hey, maybe this will be the trade that we're hoping it could be here today as that short filled us up again, and there it goes. So now, Neil, I know you're in way more positions than I am, but the market's
only 3. I don't know why it's scrolling like it's more than that.
Oh, that's why, because it just keeps going. So I was like, how many shares? But they're all A's. We're the A team today.
Oh.
Amazon, Affirm, AMD, Apple.
All right, that's what else we got that starts with a name. It's literally just those stocks.
A&F. Neil, get an A&F immediately.
You don't want to short
long.
You don't want to short A&F.
Right, just punch long. Do it.
A&F, you want to be going in the other direction. Look, A&F is up 14% right now. No chance I'm not shorting the stock. You could turn from here and drop $5. You're not going to see me. It's an absolute runaway freight train. This is the best. I mean, it's the best stock that nobody talks about enough. That's the only way to think about it. It's an absolute rocket ship. A&F's a home run, all of that good stuff. Firm was the first position. Non-AMD and Amazon. We just shorted off VWAP. It just tagged 28.5. We have 75. Amazon was a reload, and that continues to test higher. I'm trying to get something underneath VWAP in here. If it makes another high, we just got to jump out of it. And AMD's on trail time now. It's a dump city. I have a 163 bid that... Yeah, no, my plan was to take it, 65 to 63. I'm going to take the 163 out. This one's still heading to the downside. I know Lucy's making some moves, but what I just saw in chip space is at that 63 level, you've already made a bounce in NVIDIA.
We're
I'm
short
going to trail
Alibaba.
this to the quarters here on AMD as we're going to Dara, I think I heard.
Yep.
Another earnings name here to the upside. DKS, going to be Dick's Sporting Goods, beating estimates across the board and actually raising their full year or their fiscal year 2024 guidance across the board. So nice look here for DKS up about 16%, guys.
I pity the fool that doesn't hit the like and subscribe button.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's appropriate. I mean, it's summer attire there. You know, you're wearing the golf shirt on there. You pity some fools around there. I like that one. All right, new position right there. Hit the like.